Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's update our view on the Forex market. Today we take a look again on the euro currency and briefly on the Great British pound. Well, in general, in the context of the trading setup that we were discussing in the last few days, starting in last week, we do not see any surprises. So market behaves precisely as we have expected, and actually our warnings about possible more weakness in United States dollar that we have announced yesterday and day before is now, it seems, were correct. Is because you could see that recently dollar once again has dropped, and despite the signs of weakness that have appeared yesterday on intraday charts on euro currency, on Great British pound, the larger scale patterns that we have, in particular speaking to bread and butter on a monthly cable chart, the performance of the 10-year yield, dollar index itself on the high time frames, all of them are on daily, definitely overweights some signs of weakness on intraday charts on the Forex. And that's why yesterday we said that be prepared that market could jump more, and we said that it was not comfortable actually to consider taking short position in an environment that we have. And currently you could see that things that we discussed actually are happening right now. So this market is dropping, and at the same time take a look that market hasn't quite reached the XOP target yet. So today probably it will be opportunity for the dollar finally to complete and touch the major support area on the daily chart, which is around 102.35, 102.55 area. It will be agreement support, and in fact the dollar index comes to the same bread and butter setup that we're watching on the euro currency. On the euro currency now it's a bit distorted. It's just because market stands right now in excess of this level. I will show a bit later, but you'll probably remember this picture by yourself. So, but since the dollar index is an averaged combination of the different currencies, so this is euro, cable, Japanese yen, and a few others. So it's it might be some deviation between the index and the particular currency, while for example, Great British pound stands in totally matched to performance of the dollar index. That's why once market will complete this area, we could start searching chance to go short on euro currency and correspondingly long on the dollar index, and that will be actually the last attempt for the bulls on the dollar index, for the bears on the euro currency to trigger some performance. Because if bread and butter will not start here as on the euros and dollar index, the market keep going lower, that will be actually absolutely different scale of targets. In this case on euro currency we could be able to speak about 114 area, 113.50 targets that we discussed in our weekly report on the monthly chart, where it stands the yearly pivot resistance one on the euro currency and so on. That's an area around 114. So it will be definitely increasing of the scale of the overall trading setup. So currently we're dealing with the daily intraday performance, but in this case, if market will break here, this support showing no response, it will be different scale. So daily, weekly in this case. So on a 10-year yield, you could see also the same performance that we have expected. So indeed, yes, the market was standing here. Right now you can see what has happened yesterday, and right now let's take a look at what's going on. Market yields are dropping 4.25 already. So all this stuff definitely make impact on the dollar. So now we're turning back to our charts of the euro. You can see what I'm talking about. So if on the dollar index this XOP stands right there, so it hasn't quite reached it, euro already stands around this agreement resistance, and that's particularly the last possible way for bears to start some performance to the downside. That's what we intend to keep an eye on the lower time frame, on the 4 time frame chart. We do not see yet something really interesting, so markets turning down inside of this upward channel or flag pattern. On the hourly chart, market has completed both our targets. First of all, this butterfly has been touched, 109.95, and take a look, the XOP has been touched very carefully, just pips to pips touching this 110.13 area. The market starts dropping. So here, well, guys, it's a bit not easy decision yet that you have to take. First is you could wait a bit more and see what will happen when we get the gross domestic product report, when we get personal consumption expenditures, because dollar index not yet at the target, but it could reach it today. And euro currency could start turning in a bit in advance, so that's also might happen. And you will have to decide, either you will try to take the short position based on this butterfly with a stop somewhere in excess of the XOP, or you will be waiting for completion of the same target by the dollar index and Great British Pound, and conversely, hence you will have to and will be watching for some clear reversal pattern on your currency as well. So, other words speaking, you use this butterfly for entry, or you will be watching for some other patterns on the intraday chart. So it might be, for instance, head and shoulders here, some kind of the performance that my market could form, and then use it for possible taking the short position. That's actually the only question that we have currently, because if all this stuff, all this construction fails, and market will just keep going higher above this area and above and below in an area that we have discussed on the dollar index, below 102 level, that means that it will be significantly more extended action. It's on the euro currency to the upside as on the dollar index to the downside. On the Great British Pound, maybe it's a bit more easy to trade situation, because if we'll take a look at the daily chart, Great British Pound stands precisely in the same position as the dollar index. You can see that it has absolutely the same standing of the XOP and the Fib level. By the way, monthly Brent body is done. So you can see market has completed the 618 resistance area as we have promised. So it's 2720. This was the monthly target of the Brent body, and it's completed. So that's actually what I would like to say on Forex market right now. As a bottom line, market approximately stands in an area where, speaking about the euro currency, bears could do something and show moderate pullback. And there are a few options that we have discussed for possible position taking. Either you wait for clarity and take position only when something really will be formed, I mean some reversal patterns or something. Second, you could try to use probably the butterfly that we have, but it's a bit more risky approach. So because dollar index still has some potential with the downside action, and it still hasn't reached yet the XOP. It's the same as the Great British Pound. Also, you could use the cable for the trading if you feel it more comfortable to you. And finally, final point of our today's analysis, that if market will not show any retracement here, and just breaking up as on the euro, on the dollar index, on the cable, it means different scale of the targeting. So in this case, we will have to increase scale, and we will start speaking about on the euro currency. It will be around 114 next destination area. So that's what we have on the euro. So let's keep watching.